Guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another speed build. And today we are going to be working on 3 student townhouses here in Britechester. And I did get the idea from Little Simsy because she did a student townhouse situation recently, but I decided I wanted to use the lot type that came with Discovery University, which is the student housing or university housing lot type. So in this type of housing, you can't have a stove or like an outdoor grill or anything like that. You can have a fridge and like small appliances, but you can't have a grill or a stove. So that is a little bit of, annoying for gameplay, but I assume if you're playing university, you're going to want your student to go to the library and like go to the commons area. And there they have food that they serve. Also, there's chess tables and easels and all kinds of activities, so your sim can socialize as well as get their education. So I thought it was fun, and I just wanted to give it a shot. I don't think I've ever built a university housing lot type, so I thought it would be fun. And here you'll see I already made the basement is what I'm going to call it, but there's a first level that you can access through the back on either of the side units, but these are basically just basements. They're just not underground. So I didn't want to have to deal with underground building. And then these stairs here are brick. So I do use the same type of brick for the exterior on the bottom floors. And then the middle floors, I end up making all different colored, like stucco with the little bricks on the corners. And that was a pain in the butt because it looked really nice. And then once I started adding stairs inside, those corner pieces just disappeared. So I don't know if you're going to notice that or not, but yeah, that was a lot of fun. So Sims is never letting us down with these glitches. What can I say? But we're just adding some roof trim here on the basement to first floor levels, and then I'm working on the roofing. And I decided to use these roofs here, the half gabled ones, and then the regular gabled roof half piece in the middle. They are extended in this section, and then I pull them back, but later on I extend them again because I decided I liked that better. I was a little indecisive. This one took me a couple days to finish because it was a lot. I didn't expect it to take me so long, but it did. It took me a long time. And then these windows down here on the basement level are from my wedding stories. I thought they looked really nice with the tall shutters and like the bars on the windows. I thought that was a little realistic. And then up here we are adding that wallpaper to the exterior of these homes, like I was saying before. And when we go inside, you will see that when I started working on the interior, up in the upper left, middle, and right corners of the screen, you will see which townhouse we're in because I have it indicated by color. So there's the pink one, the white one, and the yellow townhouse, just so it's less confusing for everybody because it's really hard for me to just focus on one townhouse at a time. I was kind of like doing all the bathrooms at the same time and making sure everybody had the same, bathroom clutter stuff, making sure everybody had a thermostat and a smoke detector and etc. So it kind of jumped around a little bit. In order to make it easier for you to watch, I decided to indicate above which one we were in at which time. So here you'll see I'm adding the back patio spaces to each of these homes, and they all have a back patio space divided by this get-together vine fence. I thought that was really nice. And then the same fencing from the front as well, and also adding these pillars from cottage living because I think they just look so nice with the combined railing and those fence pieces that I put in. And then just a little bit more trim here to separate. I do change the color of those later to like a darker wood, but I was experimenting with wood colors as I went along. So here's the basic shape of the outside and just adding these roof pieces. I kept it very simple. I do believe later on I may shorten them a little bit, but we're going to start here in the pink townhouse, as you can see up top there, and we're going to start figuring out the kitchenette setup. So these are just kitchenettes. They're small, they have a sink, they have a fridge, they have a small appliance of some kind in all of them, which you will see shortly. But I wanted to keep them relatively functional so that if your sim does bring home food, or if they're serving food and, you bring food home as a sack lunch, you have a spot to unpack it. So there's our little countertop space. I did use base game. I think those are the escargot counters, and I really like those. And then this university table and also the matching chairs that came with Discover University. I figured that would be like a nice study spot or a nice spot to eat if you get like a Zoomers delivery or if you bring home food from the common area, which is also really nice that we got food delivery with cottage living, because I feel like as a student it makes the most sense in real life and also in The Sims that you would just get food delivered if you can't make it yourself at home. This build is extensively play tested. I wanted to make sure that nothing got in the way of routing and everybody was able to move around. And you will see I did place a couch in the basement of the pink townhouse. I was just getting a feel for how big that area was. But we are moving into the white townhouse, and we are picked out these countertops from Vampires, believe it or not. I like the bluish green or teal color here, and there's a matching fridge from Cottage Living as well. And then adding this sink from Home Chef Hustle, and then the upper cabinets are the same swatch from Vampires, just to keep it cohesive on this one wall here. I didn't want to close it in too much because it is right up against the stairs. And then the flooring is just this base game tile, the little tiny like marble looking tile. I thought that looked nice with the countertops. And then this, obviously this teal table from Cottage Living because it matches perfectly. And those chairs are from Paranormal Stuff. And then this back door here is from Nifty Knitting. I thought that the blue, even though it isn't the exact same shade of blue, I thought it looked really nice with the rest of this room. And then we're going to move downstairs to the basement. All these little squares down here are going to be bathrooms. So I already knew that right away. And just picking out this back door here. That one I think is from Cats and Dogs. I really like that one. And then this couch here is from, oh man, is that from Paranormal? It's either from Paranormal or it's from High School Years, but I think it's Paranormal Stuff because it matches with this coffee table here from Paranormal Stuff. And then a wall-mounted TV just above that. And I do change the swatch of that table very shortly, but we are adding an archway to this little weird hallway thing that goes to the bathroom, and that ends up just being kind of like a sitting area / hallway space in between the living room and the bathroom and the outdoor spaces. So it's pretty simple. And then we have these mirrors going in. I picked 3 of the High School Years mirrors, and I just kind of made 1 or 2 up a little bit higher so that it could create an interesting wall piece instead of just a singular mirror. And then here we have more plants going in. This one is from the Modern Luxe kit and adding some curtains from the Desert Luxe kit as well. And then we are going to work on the flooring. I believe I just picked some base game flooring right here because I just thought it looked really nice. And I kind of wanted it to look like maybe these were recently renovated, but they're still pretty old townhomes. Like they've been here for a long time. So I wanted the flooring to look weathered, but also, you know, like they kept it nice. And then the wallpaper is very flowery and yellow and bright. I wanted it to bring in some of the yellow tones on that couch and the coffee table so that it wasn't so blue down here. But of course, then I end up using blue paneled wallpaper in here as well. So here's our bathroom, again with blue. You're going to have this tile from Growing Together. And then the floor tile is from Home Chef Hustle as well. I think that's a really nice universal tile. And then a base game mirror in the bathroom right here. And I think that's pretty much it, except for the windows. So I do add this little window here. That is from University as well. And then these tiny wooden windows on this side are also from University. And I really like them on the side of the building because they're not too big. Then we are upstairs, and it took me a very long time to figure out the floor plan here, but we got it sort of figured out. So I picked out the Dream Home Decorator bunk beds, and then the table here is from Parenthood, the chairs from High School Years, and then this computer from University. And I also end up picking out a dresser from High School Years. I don't know if that's now or later. Yes, it is now. There it is in this like light blue and kind of marble feature. I don't know what that is. And then first I put a pink wallpaper down here. I very well might change that later. I'm not 100% sure, but I do repeat the flooring from the downstairs back to the upstairs. And then this bathroom comes together pretty quickly. I use the same toilet and the same sink, just base game. And then I think the shower tub combo I use is that really pretty vintage looking one with like the flowery shower curtain. I really like this one. I wish I had this in real life. It's just so pretty. And then I don't know if I work on the interior any more than that because I think that was the end of my first build session. Oh no, here we are. I'm back in the bathroom with a mirror, and then we're changing the stairs and also the wood tone on like the railing and stuff because it wasn't dark enough for me. And then I wanted to make it the same throughout all houses. So now we are in the yellow townhouse. And we have this brown leather sofa and the coffee table from Crystal Creations going in, as well as another wall-mounted TV. And then the Book Nook kit bookshelves are going over here. Now in this unit, I did kind of sort of forget that I needed a kitchenette. So I did put a desk down here to get us started, but that goes away. That goes away shortly because I realized I needed a kitchenette in here because there was no other spot for a kitchen. And the yellow townhouse ends up having 2 single bedrooms only. So that's the interesting part about that. That's like the nicer one, I guess you could say. But we are back in the pink townhouse in the kitchen, and I just picked out the wallpaper for the backsplash. It's just the tile from Growing Together, and then this lovely blue and brown paneled wallpaper for the rest of the room, and also the herringbone tile for the floor. Then in the white townhouse, we have this tile going in from High School Years behind the kitchen for the backsplash. I thought that was really nice. And then this above deck wallpaper in this lovely matching color, but I did change the baseboards to white to kind of bring in more of the brightness. And then the same kind of wallpaper upstairs, only without paneling. And in the bathroom here, I knew I wanted to use a Parenthood tile, so I used the sky here, like the yellow and purple tones in it. And then just a regular base game square tiles. Then back to the middle townhouse, we have the beds here from Dream Home Decorator, and I'm just picking out some sort of matching dressers. This one here in front of us is from Cats and Dogs, and then the one over here is from High School Years. And then we picked out 2 lamps from Seasons, and I'm just changing the swatches around, and then we'll be adding the flooring in and also changing the wallpaper to a very neutral tone. I think at this point I was tired and I just didn't feel like picking out something super crazy. So we have the bathroom going in, but I do change the orientation here. And later on, I end up moving the sink and the toilet back a little bit because you couldn't really get in there. Your sim had a hard time, so didn't want that problem. Added a rug from Dream Home Decorator, and now we are into the yellow townhouse over here, and I am going to be making this a single bedroom up here. So there is no bathroom on the upper level of the yellow townhouse, only in the basement, which is kind of annoying, but you only have 2 sims in this whole place. So there's this large bedroom up here, and it is very Britechester themed. That bed is from High School Years, and then the desk is from, I think that one's from Discovery University actually, and the chair's also from High School Years, and they're all Britechester themed, so I thought it went really well. And then the bedside lamp and table are both from Discovery University as well. And then down here in the basement, we have another single bedroom going in. It's kind of small, it's a little squishy. This is where my playtester sim ended up being, so I did decorate this pretty much specifically for her. I use this High School Years bed, this very bohemian bed, and then that same dresser again from Parenthood in a different swatch because I really do like that one. It's a nice single desk. It's very low profile, but it's so pretty. And then same computer as before. I think every room, I'm pretty sure, has at least 1 laptop, and there's plenty of space for your sim to set up another laptop somewhere, so that's always really nice. Just this lamp from the Modern Luxe kit, I believe, and then these lovely candles up above the bed. Those are from my wedding stories as well, and I really enjoy those here because this is a very bohemian styled room. I thought maybe some candlelight would be nice for her. And then I do end up repeating the same flooring from upstairs into the basement and the bedroom, and then I layered these 2 rugs from Laundry Day, and they were giving me a really hard time, as you can tell, but I do layer these rugs and I think they look really pretty. Then over here in the bathroom, we have this very low profile shower and a toilet and a sink, same as before. So they don't have a shower tub combo in here. You're not taking a bath. It's just a shower situation. But again, there's only 2 sims here. And the other thing too that you have to remember with university housing in the sims is other sims can come in and out of your spaces as much as they want unless you lock them out. If you have a roommate, you can't lock them out really. Like they'll still find a way to get in there because they're assigned to that bed. So when you reload the lot, they'll be in there. But if you don't share a bedroom, or if your sim doesn't share a bedroom, the other sims in the adjacent rooms, or in this case townhouses, will just kind of walk around all over your room, and it does not matter. So pretty much everything in this townhouse is going to be shared besides the beds. And even then, other sims might nap on your bed. it's completely disrespectful, but it's kind of funny and I enjoy playing. It's a little chaotic at times and I kind of enjoy that. So this is our little basement lounge situation for the yellow townhouse, and we have these the couch and this easy chair from Book Nook Kit. I very much enjoy those. And that coffee table that I have not gotten to use yet, and that one's from Growing Together, plus our favorite plant from the Crystal Creations kit. And then this awesome like succulent console table thing behind the couch, that is from Bloomin' Rooms, and I really don't get to use that very often, and it's so pretty. So I wanted it in here for our very bohemian and plant loving folk that are living down here in this yellow townhouse and enjoying this living space. And then I'm just moving everything around so it fits and adding the Snowy Escape fluffy rug because it goes so nicely. And then just some more decorations. We have these paintings from Dream Home Decorator, the candle, and the fluffy socks because it's a very cozy area. And of course this mirror from Werewolves because it has crystals and plants on it and it just fits the bohemian theme. And then I changed the swatch on these wall lamps to be more of a gold swatch and match the rest of the fixtures. And then we have some more candles going in, a little tiny selection of books, and a little plant from the For Rent pack. And then over here we have one more little poster of just some cacti on the wall. And then back in our Playtester Sims room, we are adding a very colorful flowery wreath and some selection of bags to the wall. There's already a dream catcher in here, and then this lovely little tiny living lamp that I put on the desk and another plant on the desk here. I do make that wreath a little bit larger, and then another selection of posters right here next to the bed because I thought that that filled out the space a little bit more, and I didn't want to add curtains and close in the room too much. So here we are working on the back patio spaces too. For now I'm just putting down some brick and calling it a day, but we will be back to those very shortly. Back to the yellow townhouse, you'll see I magically made a kitchen and it's all base game stuff. And then over here we have our lights going in. I decided to use this base game light. I do size it down one click because it's just so big, that big sconce, but that's okay. I think it looks nice. Just size down one little bit. So, and then adding some plants. I think I use this succulent trio here on the coffee table and that candle from Bathroom Clutter Kit that I love so much, and then the rug from Book Nook Kit. And then over here we have a selection of pictures of different locations around the Sims world, and one little hanging plant here. I tried to put it in like the corner so it wouldn't get in the way of the stairs, and later on I do end up adding a trash can, but in screenshots it's in the wrong spot, so I'll tell you all about that later. We are back into the pink townhouse now, and we are figuring out where our kitchen setup is going to be. We have the sink, we have a dish rack and a plant, and then we are over here with the dining table, just adding a rug from Werewolves and a little stack of books, and then the hanging lights on the ceiling are from Growing Together as well. I very much enjoy those, and also a little tiny living shelf above the microwave because I really like how that looks in the kitchen. Now we are in the basement of the pink townhouse, and we are going to be adding this wallpaper. It's very speckly and fun and youthful, and then the rug was from high school years, I believe. And then also in here in this bedroom, we have a lot of high school years going on. The bed, the end tables, and the desk are all from high school years, as well as this chair. Now, I do change the desk. It is still from high school years, but it is a different one. I didn't like how kind of big and bulky that other one was looking, and I also gave this lucky individual a gaming computer instead of just a regular laptop. So they have the only actual desktop in the whole build. So that's pretty cool. And then we have a little beanbag chair going in here in the corner. And then I believe I rearranged the furniture in a little bit, but I do add some posters and some wall tapestries from the high school years pack. And then over here also adding some rug to this floor because I thought being in the basement, maybe they want a little bit of fluffiness under their feet, and one little painting back here behind the bed, and then some curtains. I use these very bohemian curtains actually from high school years as well. And then over here I'm rearranging the furniture like I said, and I'm adding a lovely dresser, this big standing dresser, and I like how the paint is like butterflies flying up it. I thought that was very interesting. And then a little wall decoration here, some succulents in a like shadow box situation. I think that came with Eco Lifestyle. And then some more posters. And also replacing the ceiling light with one from high school years. I like this chandelier. I think it's so pretty. This desk in here in the living space is from high school years, and I love the paint job on that because it's so rainbowy and like fun, and I just really enjoy that very much. I don't think I noticed that until I started building this one. And then we're also adding a laptop, same as before, and a little selection of books, and then this little book kind of tray thing with a plant in it from Book Nook Kit. I just kind of squished them together with all placement so they fit together nice and they look like one solid piece. And also another stack of books and a light, because you need that on your desk. And I did play test this. The Sims could get to the computer very easily. They didn't have to, select sit first and then work on the computer. It worked really well. And then a tiny living lamp over here in the corner. You also see there's lots of other plants, and there's the candle tray from, I think that one's from Tiny Living, and then one more plant here in the corner. It's very bohemian as well, and fun and youthful. I tried to keep these all really I think the fanciest one is the living room in the basement of the white townhouse. So maybe they're like upperclassmen or they're a little older and they don't really care for the frilly stuff, and they're not really going to go over the top with decorating. But these guys put up their own peel and stick wallpaper, and they brought all their own fun furniture, and they're really doing it up. So that was just my plan. And then we have this lovely painting from, I think that's from Universities as well, and it came in really handy on this wall because it's sized up super nice, especially after I had to place the lights and resize it with tool mod. But it looks really pretty, but it also gets the point across you're at a university housing. And then over here we are back in the white townhouse, and we have this this poster going up, and it has like the Britechester dragon on it and some banners. Maybe that's like the welcome to the start of your semester banner that they put up, and just some more ceiling lights. And also you'll see I have the Instant Pot in this unit as well, so they are very lucky. All my Sims were making food in that and then just bringing it to all the other houses. It was insanity. There was just food in the bathroom, food in the living room, food in the bedrooms, on the desks, on any surface where you could put a plate of food, there was food there. It was nuts. So it came in quite handy. And then we have some more decorations going in down here. You'll see I added some candles, some plants, that rug from high school years, the lantern on the console table back there from My Wedding Stories. I very much like that one. And then here's a poster or a painting going in from City Living. I like that one a lot. That's the Tree of Life painting, I believe. And then we're adding some more books to this coffee table because we need books all over the place. And also a grandfather clock. I thought it would look nice in here. I thought that it matched the wood tones and the style of this room. And then this paranormal chair here in the corner as well, and just adding a little bit more lighting. And this lovely rug from Base Game, sized down one click, it matches perfectly. Then we have some backyard stuff, furnishings, and also the Horse Ranch decorated wagon wheel and a plant from Get Together hanging here on the wall. And that's pretty much it for that space. Now in the bathroom, I did break out all of my favorite bathroom clutter stuff. We have the plunger, we have the toilet paper roll. Later on, I end up adding the toothbrush cup and the soap pump, and then also we have a bath mat here because I need all of this stuff in all of my bathrooms at all times, and I will not apologize for it again. But we have more of that stuff, just kind of copying and pasting into the pink Townhouses bathroom as well, and my favorite bathroom light. And then back over here in the yellow townhouse, we're working on her outdoor space, so we have a matching couch and chair from high school years for the bed in her room, and this lovely lantern from Courtyard Oasis stuff. I really like that, or Courtyard Oasis kit, should I say. And then one more plant, same plant from Crystal Creations. I love that plant. I'm never going to stop using it. And then we are working on the back decks here, so I kind of do this all in a line just because it was easier, but we are changing the swatch of the columns here and also of the fence pieces because I thought it needed to be a little bit darker. And then after that, we're adding some lights, same as from the front, so I just copied and pasted to this space back here. And I like my little lighting trick where I line them up next to each other if it's too close, and then it still is in line with everything else. Now we have some backyard furniture here just on the back deck and a little plant arrangement from Bloomin' Rooms. Then here in the pink townhouse, we have the table and bar height stools from Cottage Living, and also a plant from Get Together and another ottoman from Base Game, I believe. And then over here we have some outdoor furniture, the wicker furniture from Laundry Day. And I will be adding this lovely plant here in the corner, and then a bar here because nobody else had a bar, and I thought it was a nice thing to have. So everybody has some seating, and everybody has somewhere nice to enjoy the outdoors, and they are all covered because they all have the awnings from Eco Lifestyle, and then some wall decorations. Now for a little bit, you'll see some landscaping. I just did some debug landscaping. So I want to know, have you heard about the Sims movie that is supposedly coming out with Margot Robbie directing or writing for it? I thought now's a good time. If you've heard about it or if you know anything special that I don't already know, because I've already heard Simsy talk about it and I've been reading as much as I could about it, let me know, because I am pretty excited. I didn't think I would like the Barbie movie, but I did. So if Margot Robbie is part of the Sims movie, I'm down and I trust her. Basically is what I'm saying. And I'm not a big movie goer because since COVID, I don't think I've been to see a movie, but I'm excited about all the things that are happening for Sims. I'm also excited to hear what's coming next for the actual game. I'm also excited for them to maybe fix some stuff because the rental system is really annoying. My Sims just not being able to do normal things without having to restart the game is kind of annoying. So fingers crossed that we can fix the game before this movie comes out. Let's just, here's to hoping. So if you're on board, please comment and let me know down below. Also be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this build, because it really helps me out and I would love to continue making content for everybody here. So we are back in the yellow townhouse after my spiel, and I'm just adding some more decorations to the rooms. We have another poster going up from the same selection, but just a different swatch, and some books and some post-its and some lamps. And I didn't really overly decorate this room. I kind of left it big and open, but I did add a nice mirror here on the wall, and then I added a backpack because I figure you'll need that, and then also a little stack of like boxes full of what I imagine to be university paperwork or coursework that you need, and then one more poster here up on the wall. This person is very excited about Britechester. And then in here we're doing lots of pink stuff. We have a pink flamingo poster, we have a pink backpack, we have a pink makeup bag over here on top of the dresser, and then this lovely standing mirror, which I think is from Horse Ranch, but don't quote me on it, and then a lovely hanging plant from Tiny Living, and then another little coffee cup poster over here. I just liked it because it was pink and it kind of went with my theme. And then one more selection of posters from high school years. Then over here where the blue bed is, we are picking out a different backpack. I used this white one instead, and I did try to place it here with alt placement and make it look really nice and like it fit in there. And then we have a little makeup box selection here, and adding some of these very pretty new base game lights with the stars on them. I thought that was cute. And then we have this little selection of paintings here on the floor. Those are from Eco Lifestyle, and I just like how they sit at the end of the bed so nice. And then we have a Britechester poster. That's pretty much it for that shared room. Now on to our other shared bedroom. We have a bunch of stuff going in from high school years. So we have lots of posters, that little CD assortment hanging on the wall, and then I'm sizing down a bunch of posters as well to make like my own little collage, and then adding some neon signs here. So we have like 2 cacti on the wall over there. There's another selection of posters, and then I believe I add a whole bunch more of those neon signs in a little bit. But I wanted to add this lovely lit up like collage of photos that they've hung on the wall themselves. I thought that was nice. They don't have a lot of space in this room, so they need to make good use of all of the walls that they have. And then I really liked that light sign that came with high school years as well, so I put that up on the wall. Here's like a lightning bolt neon sign and some CDs, or I guess those are records, and then a lovely fluffy rug also from high school years. So this is very high school years heavy. If you don't have high school years, you're gonna have a lot of furniture missing, but I really enjoy it because it's not only good for high school students, but also apparently university students and even young adults, because there's so many cute swatches on everything. I love it so much. Also, that base game curtain that in the rainbow swatch, I love it so much. That room is like the epitome of colorful and bright and happy and hopeful college students. So good for you. You go, Sims. And then we have another painting going in the hallway. I just picked this one, the base game one that we got with an update a while ago. I think it's just very pretty and plain and simple, and I wanted to keep the hallway pretty empty. Also a hanging plant. Then we are back to the pink townhouse working on their hallway and also their bathroom, because I wanted to copy and paste a bunch of stuff that I forgot, like the towel and the hand towel. You'll also see that I put up the Tiny Living bathroom shelf in there as well. And then we are adding a curtain to this hallway, and I will also be adding a chair from Paranormal Stuff. No, from a chair from Dream Home Decorator, and then a photo or a picture poster from book nook kit because I very much enjoy it, and it just kind of nice simple decoration. And then back to the yellow townhouse in the hallway, we're putting in the beanbag chair, and then we have some more simple base game curtains going in. I did play test this as well. Everybody could get up the stairs into the room just fine. Nothing was in the way. And also just repeating the same lights from downstairs. And here we are, just a basic real quick look at what we have so far. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please enjoy the screenshots. Be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know what you'd like to see next, and let me know what you're excited for coming up with The Sims or otherwise. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.